Bonjour les amis, Kirby Jambon encore. Aujourd'hui, on va parler de la musique et la langue. Today we're going to talk about music and language. What's going to happen today is I'm going to present to you some traditional Louisiana French songs, and we're going to use that to go into a little discussion of Louisiana French language. So, ça va comme ça? C'est bon? All right. So, the first song I want to present to you is an old ballad, probably most well known by an old ballad singer by the name of Edwis Naquin. And the song is called Si j'aurais des ailes, if I had wings, or if I had the wings. And already that gives you, when you hear the title, already you hear a certain reference, a certain concept in Louisiana French. For those of you who speak international French, you might have been taught, we don't say si j'aurais, we say si j'avais. And basically, you're in that, following the word si, or if, you don't use the conditional tense, you use the imparfait, the imperfect tense. But in Louisiana French, totally correct. No problem with that at all. So I'm going to sing you the song, and then afterwards we'll talk about the words in the song and see how it goes, okay? So just let me hear, let's have a good listen to the song. Let's hope my voice is correct. All right, it's good. I'm going to have some coffee, make sure. All right, ready? Here we go. Oh oui, partout où je vais, oh ça me convient pas. Oh si j'aurais des ailes, comme tous ces hirondelles, j'irai me reposer auprès de toi la belle, te raconter mes peines, et aussi mes amitiés. Allons à la cantine pour boire et bien rire et bien se divertir. Oh, nous et nos amis, oh, parlez-nous de boire, non pas se marier. Quand on se marie, on est là à s'ennuyer, toujours en regrettant les jolis temps passés. Et quand je vois sa chère figure auprès de la mienne, oh, ça me fait frémir. Mais porter la dentelle à ses beaux cheveux bouclés pour paraître la plus belle aux yeux des mariés. Right. Ça c'est Si j'aurais des ailes. So in the line, the song begins, oh oui partout où je vais. Oh oui partout où je vais. You hear partout, which is everywhere, or in Louisiana French, we more often might say tout partout for everywhere. Oui partout où je vais. You hear aïeux or ayou, very common for où, for where. So it means everywhere, wherever, no matter where I go. All right, everywhere I go. Ça me convient pas. Ça me convient pas. Convient is the verb convenir, which is an old verb that was used to mean to, like for example, it says, ça me convient pas would mean it doesn't suit me, it doesn't agree with me. So everywhere I go, just no, it doesn't agree with me. Things are not right. Aussi j'aurais des ailes comme toutes ces hirondelles. If I had the wings of all of those hirondelles. Hirondelle is can either be a swallow or a purple martin, depending on your region. So if I had the wings of these birds, okay? And he talks about j'irai me reposer. J'irai me reposer. J'irai is the conditional tense for the verb aller. It's one of the two ways you can say it in Louisiana French. It's the way you say it internationally. J'irai would be I would go. But in Louisiana French, you may also hear something like je vadrai. You might hear j'irai or je vadrai. Both of them mean I would go. J'irai me reposer auprès de toi la belle, which means I would go rest. I would go place myself près de toi la belle, near you, ma belle. Ma belle, belle word for a beautiful one, a girlfriend, a sweetheart. Près de toi la belle. And why am I going to go down to what if I could fly with these wings and be near you? All right. Te raconter mes peines, et aussi mes amitiés. I'm going to go to tell you of my pain. Yes, tell you of my pain, my sufferings, mais aussi mes amitiés. Now, amitié, you might know is the word meaning friendship, but in Louisiana French, amitié also means, or more often sometimes means love, relationship. So I'm going to tell you of my pain and tell you of my love. And I love the imagery of that. It's like I'm going to tell you everything is going on. So I'm going to give you all that I have. Okay, And then, in the next line, it goes, allons à la cantine pour boire et bien rire. So we're going to go to la cantine. La cantine is maybe similar to the word cantina in Spanish, in the sense of probably a place where you would go to drink. Not in a more of a modern sense. For la cantine is like more like a lunchroom or a cafeteria kind of thing. But the la cantine in this sense would be a place where you would go to have a drink. And he says, allons boire et bien rire. To drink and to laugh, boire, rire. Drink and to laugh. Et bien se divertir. Divertir is a verb which is the same kind of origin as the word in English, diversion, kind of a sense. And basically it means to divert our attention, in a sense, to from our pain, maybe, and with some drinking and some celebrating, you know, and a diversion, like a amusement. C'est la même chose. Se divertir, c'est la même chose que s'amuser, in a sense. So we have that, se divertir. And he says, parlez-nous de boire, non pas se marier. No. So you hear that something similar in another song by Les Frères Beaufort, by the Beaufort brothers. Parlez-nous de boire. Speak to us of drinking, not of marriage. And the reason is because parce que quand on se marie, on est là à s'ennuyer, toujours en regrettant les jolis temps passés. Quand on se marie, when we get married, se marie, that little expression, se marier, is the verb to get married, because you get married to each other. Whenever you hear that se in front of a verb, the se or s apostrophe if it's a vowel, the se means you do it to each other. Okay, so s'aimer, love each other, se marier, marry, get married to each other. So when we get married to one another, okay, on est là à s'ennuyer. Now, s'ennuyer in Louisiana French refers to more often to being lonesome or lonely or missing. And so it can mean something different in international French, but s'ennuyer. So when we get married, there we're lonely. There we feel like we're missing out on something. Okay. Toujours en regrettant les jolis temps passés. All right. Toujours, always, or still regretting. En regrettant. When you have that little en before a verb and after a verb, the en before and the ant as an ending for the verb, it means like while doing that verb or just doing that verb. So en parlant is while speaking or just speaking. Et en regrettant is while regretting or regretting. Les jolis temps passés. Literally, jolis temps passés would be pretty times past. But in a sense, c'est comme les bons vieux temps, huh? The good old days. So regretting the good old days, regretting the times past. Les jolis temps passés. And so in the thing, he says, he also continues in the song, he ends it with lines like, he says that, voir sa chère figure auprès de la mienne. See her beautiful, see her dear face near mine. So when her dear face is near mine, ça me fait frémir. And we use the term figure for face, not visage or face, figure. It's still a good, correct international French term, but you might hear more often visage. In Canada, you would hear probably maybe face a lot, but we use figure. Près de la mienne means near mine. So when I see her jolie face or dear face near mine, ça me fait frémir. Another old French term, frémir, meaning pour trembler, to tremble. You know, ça me fait frémir. Et portez la dentelle. There's a couple of debates about what's actually in that line of the song. It could be portez. It could be saying portez li la dentelle. Li is one of the ways we use, meaning to him or to her. The other way to him or to her in Louisiana French would be e. In Creole, it's li. In some varieties of Louisiana French, it's li. In other varieties of Louisiana French, it's just e. In international French, it's lui. And we would only in Louisiana French, people only use lui, meaning him, but not to him or to her, not in that sense. Some person might have said it might be porte des lits, to bring to her des lits, a la dentelle. Let me tell you about lit and la dentelle. Lit is lilies and la dentelle is lace. So it could be bringing to her lilies and lace. I'm not quite sure it's that, because if it's porte des lits, then it would make the sentence more of a singular, second person word, rather than in the rest of the word. The rest of the song was more of the plural, the formal, where you're parler rather than just parle. But it could be, so I'm not sure. But regardless, you're bringing her some lace pour ses beaux cheveux bouclés. Bouclé is one of the two words that you'll hear in Louisiana French to mean curly. Bouclé typically is more bigger curls, des petites frisettes, the little curls. So you can have des cheveux bouclés with bigger curls, des cheveux frisés with smaller curls. And the reason you're going to be bringing that putting that in her hair is pour paraître la plus belle aux yeux des mariés. Pour paraître meaning to appear the most beautiful, or seem like the most beautiful one, the most beautiful girl, aux yeux des mariés, which means in the eyes of like married folks, or the eyes of all the other married men around there. So you want her to be the most beautiful in front of them, I guess, to make them jealous in a sense. So it is a beautiful song. I love the melody. It's really a great old song. Let me do another song for you right now, and this one's called La Table Ronde, which is the round table. The late great Creole fiddler Canry Fontenot used to sing this song. It was originally sung as a Christmas song. I've heard it sung lately at some Mardi Gras runs. They'll sing this song as well. So let's see if I can do this one for you. And then we'll talk about the lyrics in the song following it. Oh, fais trois tours la table ronde. Fais trois tours la table ronde. Allons chercher, 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 chercher. De quoi se divertir, c'est comme des camarades. De quoi se divertir, c'est comme des camarades. Allons chercher, 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 chercher. Un de nous plus grands de nos ivrognes était au lit malade. Mais les couchait en bas d'un table de verre. Tous les temps en temps, c'est qu'un goutte dégoûté. Un goût dégoûté, c'est pour les satisfaire. Un goût dégoûté, c'est pour les satisfaire. Allons chercher, 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 chercher. Sorry, I kind of got a little mixed up in a little couple of the lyrics in that song just now, but let me go through what's actually the lyrics of the song real quick. And so, fais trois tours de la table ronde. So make 3 rounds around the round table. So the whole idea brings you this idea of fais trois tours. A tour is like going around something, a turn, or or a round. Fais trois tours, the round table. So it gives you kind of this kind of medieval feel already. Fais trois tours de la table ronde. Allons chercher. Allons. Whenever we put in Louisiana French, we put allons in front of a verb. It means to let's do that. Okay, because allons means let's go, but we put allons in front, it just means let's. So on dit pas cherchons, on dit allons chercher. We don't say cherchons to let's seek or let's go find, let's go look for. We say allons chercher, chercher. So let's seek, let's look for. Okay. And the next one has a couple different versions of it. I've heard it sung de quoi se divertir, c'est comme des camarades. On va se divertir, c'est comme des camarades. You might hear that as well. De quoi means something, so it could be it's something to se divertir, to have fun, like des camarades, like good friends, or we are going, on va se divertir, like friends, and c'est comme des camarades or mais comme des camarades. You hear that. So there's a couple different versions of what that means. And then the next verse I really like a lot as well. Say, un de nous plus grands de nos ivrognes, or un des plus grands de notre ivrogne était au lit malade. Mais les couchait en bas d'un table de verre. Okay? Et tous les temps en temps, quitte-les un goutte dégoûté. Okay? So in the song he's saying one of our biggest drunks. Ivrogne is a word for a drunk. It's used primarily it's moved internationally, and Louisiana is used primarily in the southeastern parts of the state. In the south central, southwestern, more often they would say the term sous loud for a drunk rather than ivrogne. So one of our biggest drunks était au lit malade. Au lit, in bed, malade, sick in bed. Okay, it says mais lit en bas d'un table de verre, which means to put him underneath, en bas, which is down, which also can mean en dessous, or en bas. On table de verre, which means put them underneath the table of glasses where they have some drinks. Okay, and so he's laying down couché en bas là. Et tous les temps en temps, it says quitte-les un goutte dégoûté. Quitter is the verb to means to leave or to let. And in this sense, it means to let. Okay, so we can use laisser or quitter. So and every now and then, tous les temps en temps, let just then drop, a little drop, drip down. Okay, so the idea that a little drop will drip down into his mouth, kind of a thing. And some I know a Mardi Gras group that likes to, whenever they have that line, they like to pour a little, let some goutte dégoûté, let some drops of alcohol into their mouths while they're laying on the ground, as the capitaine and the co-capitaine will do that. So, and goutte dégoûté, c'est pour les satisfaire. This is the last part. And so that little drop drip, pour les satisfaire, that's enough to satisfy him. That'll satisfy him. And then allons chercher. So another great old song. J'aime ça beaucoup. And goutte, by the way, and goutte is a word for a drop. Dégoûté would mean to drip. Dégoûté, to drop. Okay, c'est bon? All right. Another song I'd like to sing for you. This one's a little faster, but I love this old song. In fact, Yeah, sometimes it's played as an instrumental and they call it Step It Fast, I believe. But I call it Ton aiuto n'aura più. Now let me sing it for you, then we'll talk about it. It goes like this. Ton aiuto n'aura più, des patates et des gâteaux, du couche des cahiers, la bouille, la pour la pain. Ton aiuto n'aura più, ton aiuto n'aura più, ton aiuto n'aura più, ça qui reste pour les autres. J'ai été dans la savane chercher mon châtiveau, j'ai monté sur un poteau, ça m'a fait du mal au dos. Ton aiuto n'aura più, ton aiuto n'aura più, ton aiuto n'aura più, ça qui reste juste pour moi. And so that one, it gets kind of fast. Yeah, it goes like this: Ton aiuto, ton aura pu. Ton aiuto, you got some. Ton aura pu, you're not getting any more. They're both using the verb avoir, which is to have. In the first one, they're using it in the past tense, and when you use the verb to have in the past tense, it's the sense of got. Like so, ton aiuto, au is the past tense of to have, and that little on means some, so it means ton aiuto means you got some. Ton aura pu. Aura is the future tense of the verb to have, avoir. Now, typically in Louisiana French, in the future tense, we simply would use the verb aller followed by the verb, but we do use the future simple, the simple form in a couple of verbs, especially with a verb like avoir. So, ton aiuto, ton aura pu means you got some, you're not getting no more. And again, in the future tense, I'm sorry, and with that in ton aura pu, we typically in international French would be the ne plus. Ne plus in international French means no more. Okay, but we don't use the ne in Louisiana French, so we don't just say plus because plus can just mean more. So we do say pu. Ton aiuto n'aura pu. You got some, you're not getting any more. And what is it that you got and you're not getting any more? Well, des patates et des gratons. Patate could be potatoes or sweet potatoes. Des gratons, crackling. What is it? Du couscous. Couscous, fried cornmeal. It's not couscous. Although it might look a little bit like couscous, but it's a fried cornmeal. A caillé. Caillé is clabber milk, like cottage cheese. Okay? And the last one, the next thing you get more is kind of interesting. It's la bouillie de peau de lapin, which we talked about rabbit skin bouillie. Now, bouillie can mean two things, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean the first one. The first one, it doesn't mean the bouillie that I grew up with, which was a sweet custard kind of thing, like a pudding custard kind of thing. I don't think it means that at all. There is another bouillie you found in a couple of regions of Louisiana, which means like starting an organ stew or soup. So maybe it means that, the organ stew, la bouillie, but with rabbit skin organ stew. So kind of interesting there. And then you go ton aiuto n'aura pu. He repeats that ton aiuto n'aura pu, ton aiuto n'aura pu. Ça qui reste c'est pour les autres. Ça qui reste, which means that which is left, c'est pour les autres. Les autres, the others. It's for the others. And then the next verse, I don't know what it has to do with the first verse. It goes like this: J'étais dans la savane chercher mon châtiveau. I went to la savane. I went in the savane. The savane in Louisiana French does not refer to the international French savanna or grasslands, but la savane is a pasture. La savane, chercher mon châtiveau. Again, chercher, look for mon châtiveau, my dear little calf. J'ai monté sur un poteau, ça m'a fait du mal au dos. Okay, I climbed up, I went up a post, and it hurt my back. Mal au dos. Okay, and then you repeat that again. Ton aiuto n'aura pu, ton aiuto n'aura pu, ça qui reste, and then in some versions say ça qui reste c'est juste pour moi, which means that what's left is just for me. So there goes that song. All right, and let's do one more song. This one's actually compared to the others, it's probably a newer song, but it is still kind of old. It's a song called Le Délaissé, and it was the version I learned from there. I know Belton Richard did a version, but the version I knew of this song came from Vin Bruce, and it might be based on a much older song as well. But Vin Bruce was a late great singer from my region down in Lafourche Parish, and the song's called Le Délaissé. Délaissé is the way we say in Louisiana French le divorcé, the divorcee, the male divorcee, le délaissé. And it goes like this. Sur la terre, y'en a plein qui s'aiment, les vieux comme les jeunes. S'en rend compte aujourd'hui, demain se marient, après-demain ils sont pas satisfaits. C'est dur quand la femme s'en va, c'est dur mais il est trop tard. Commencez aujourd'hui pour la balance de ma vie, moi je vais être un vieux délaissé. Ah m'a pris tout mon argent, ah m'a pas laissé un vieux sou pour payer mes habits que j'ai pris à crédit dans les vieux magasins de 10 sous. C'est dur quand la femme s'en va, c'est dur mais il est trop tard. Commencez aujourd'hui pour la balance de ma vie, moi je vais être un vieux délaissé. So in the song, Le Délaissé, it begins with the line Sur la terre, il y en a plein qui s'aiment. On earth, il y en a plein. Plein is a word for plenty, or it can also mean a lot. Okay, it can mean full as well. It means that, so there's a lot qui s'aiment. And again, that S apostrophe, it means whenever the verb refers to one another. Qui s'aiment. So I mean there's many who love each other. Okay. Okay. Les vieux comme les jeunes, old comme young. In Louisiana French, the word jeune is typically pronounced Jeanne. All right. Les vieux comme les jeunes. So there are many who love each other, old and young. Okay. And then I love the little next imagery here. It's us rencontre aujourd'hui. Us is one of the ways we say they in Louisiana French. Us rather than there's another way is eux autres, mais us. Us rencontre, they meet today. Demain se marie, they se marient, they marry each other, they get married tomorrow. Après-demain, ils sont pas satisfaits. The day after tomorrow, après-demain, ils sont pas satisfaits. Après that, they sont pas satisfaits. It means they're not satisfied after the day after tomorrow. So hopefully that's not a literal thing, it's more of like figuratively speaking, that you met married, you meet one day, the next day you get married, the day after you're not satisfied. Hopefully it's not like a Las Vegas wedding. And then the chorus of the song, he says, c'est dur quand la femme s'en va. La femme, you can say la femme or la femme in Louisiana French. Femme is the word for the wife or the woman. And it's hard, it means it's hard, it's difficult. C'est dur quand la femme s'en va. It means s'en va means to go away, when she goes away. Okay? C'est dur, mais il est trop tard. Trop tard, it's too late. All right? And then commencer aujourd'hui pour la balance de ma vie. Starting today for the balance of my life, for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, you can say use the word la balance, or you can say le reste de ma vie. You can say, but typically in Louisiana French, we wouldn't say le reste, we might say le restant de ma vie. Rather than le reste de ma vie. We'd say le restant de ma vie or la balance de ma vie. And he says, je vais être un vieux délaissé. Je vais. You can say je vais être or je vais être. Some regions va d'être. In the region where Bruce and I are from, it was more je vais. If you were asking a question, you would say va être. But if you were saying a statement, it would be vet. Here in Lafayette, they would probably say va d'être. Okay. Or they might use the future tense sera as well. Sera. But he said je vais être un vieux délaissé. I'll be an old divorcee. Now we do use the verb divorcer to divorce, but as a noun or an adjective, we tend to say délaissé. Okay? And then the second verse is kind of interesting. There he says, "A m'a pris tout mon argent." A is the subject. A or al is elle, her. She. We use elle for her, but not for she in Louisiana French typically. Some might do, but we typically use the word a or al. So, "A m'a pris tout mon argent." She took all of my money. "A m'a pas laissé un vieux sou." She didn't leave me one red cent, in a sense. It isn't one old cent, but it's like leaving 1 red cent. And he goes, "Pour payer mes habits que j'ai pris à crédit." She didn't leave me 1 red cent, 1 old cent to pay for mes habits. Habit is another word for clothes. We use the term linge and habit for clothes. Que j'ai pris à crédit. Prendre à crédit means you got the clothes on credit. So, and then where do you get the clothes on credit? Les vieux magasins de 10 sous. And les vieux magasins de 10 sous, it's like the old dime stores, or the old 5 and dime stores, you might call it. So he got this at the old dime store on credit, and he don't have much money to pay for his clothes that he took there. And then it kind of repeats the verse. C'est dur quand la femme s'en va. So il va, pour le reste de sa vie, la balance de sa vie, il va être un vieux délaissé. Well, I guess I'm gonna, je vais vous délaisser. Well, je vais vous laisser. I guess I'm gonna leave you with that song for today. It's been a pleasure again to do these videos for you. Hopefully everyone's staying safe and everyone's taking care of each other. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also hit that little bell and you can get notices whenever I do post new videos. And if you're able to at this time, I know it's difficult for some folks, but if you're able to and you can make a donation, there's information on how to make a donation to our YouTube channel so that I continue producing these videos for you. Maybe eventually I'll get some better equipment too. I know I apologize for the quality sometimes, but it's all I have. It's all I can do at this time. But I really enjoy doing them with you. And so until next time, soignez vous autres, soignez les autres, et on va se voir. Au revoir.